Hi everybody, this is Dulcie with Holistic Emergence Intuitive Fitness, and today I'm going to show you my favorite exercise for working our root chakra. So a lot of things you see out there talks about healing your root chakra from a spiritual aspect and releasing your tensions and your traumas and what's stored where. So we'll get into that a little bit as well, so you can kind of have the mindset around what you are working on and releasing when you're working on your root chakra. And then I'm going to just show you a simple exercise I like to do in the gym, which helps me really focus on releasing. I store a lot in my root chakra and my sacral chakra. So I spend time really working on helping to release the stored pockets of energy and emotions and thought patterns and all that I have stuck and stored in those chakras. And so for me, it's a lot of slowing it down and doing really simple exercises that are just going to help put some tension on certain areas and certain muscles that are allowing you to access these stored emotions and traumas and help bring them to the surface. If they're coming up in your workout and you're being able to connect with that tension in your body as you're going into your workout, you can then build your exercises to align with working those without overworking, because the last thing you want to do is go to the gym and work really hard on spots when you feel things like that, because you can injure yourself because you're stressing that muscle to a point of tearing, essentially, so it can grow. And you don't want to put that kind of tension on an area like that. There are times where you're going to go to the gym and you're going to feel like you want to really work some areas and you've got some stuff to work out, especially in the hip area. And you can do some weights, but don't go into the gym with the mindset of you're trying to set PRs and you're trying to hit your heaviest weights, because that's not the route you want to go with this. If you need to move some weight, I get it, move some weight, but just bring it back a little bit. Don't go as hard as you normally would, and see how your body is feeling. Don't push your body harder than it needs to, and you may notice some releasing in the midst of your workout, because you're working those areas that are already letting you know they have some stuff ready to come out, and then you're working it hard, so you're forcing it out essentially during that workout. So if you have tears or shaking that come up, don't be alarmed. It's just your body releasing that tension, those tension spots that you are hitting while you're at the gym. Okay, so let's get into root chakra today. Root chakra is our grounding. It's the chakra that provides us with security, safety. It carries a lot of fear and doubts. So it's a really heavy chakra. Think about your legs and think about all the weight that they carry and the things that they do for you on a daily basis. So if you're feeling any lack of security or safety in your life, if you have experienced traumas in your life that left you feeling not safe, situations growing up in childhood that made you doubt yourself, live from a fear-based mindset, anything. There's so many things that can be carried along those lines, but our financial stresses can all be carried also in our hips and our root chakra. So they're big areas in our lives, and we tend to push them aside, not really look at them. And that's why your body's going to eventually lead to having hip issues and knee issues and muscles cramping and tears, because you carry so much stored energies in that part of our body that our body will start to show the disease to us, because it feels we're not listening to it. So working these areas out are going to take time, and you may notice that you have a lot that you carry in that area. If you tend to carry extra weight in that area, odds are you have a lot of stored stress, traumas, and emotions that need to come out. So root chakra is based with the red color, so eating red foods, having red around you, wearing red, or all things are going to help to support this chakra and help get it balanced. And then there's also mantras that you can say if you're, into I am statements and things that are positive and supportive of, my cat's giving us a show, that are supportive of who we are. So on to the exercises. Just one today. So where we're going to focus today, let me show you. So right at the crease of your butt, imagine you're like sitting on the edge of something. That part where you're putting pressure is the plane that your root chakra is on. So we want to work anything that starts at the bottom of the butt and down. So this exercise is really going to focus on this band right around here, inner, outer thigh, maybe that more so the outer lower butt area. And we're going to move through this exercise with slow and controlled movement. It's not going to be a big movement, but the tension you're putting on there is exactly what that area needs to help release. So I use a band. You don't have to, but it does help put just a little bit of tension on that area. And what you're going to do is find yourself a bench if you're in the gym. I was supposed to film these in the gym today. However, our gym was late opening. So usually I use a bench and I put your heels on the bench, almost like you're going to do hip thrusts, elevated hip thrusts. So you're going to put yourself in that exact same position like you would. So your heels are in, toes are up, 90-degree angle. Now with a hip thrust, what you would normally do is you would come all the way up and then down. But what we're gonna do to really focus on just this spot is we're gonna come, we're gonna come up maybe an inch off of the ground. And tuck the bottom under, suck the core in so you have that tight, supportive sacral lower back. And then from here, you're gonna just hold that position and we're gonna bring our knees slowly open. If you have a band, put just a little resistance on and then bring it back. And then you're gonna repeat that for 8 times. And it's slow and it's small. And we're gonna focus on that area right where your hamstring meets your butt. You may feel a little bit on one side and not the other. You may not feel anything at all the first time through, but that is okay. Ooh, I feel it on my left. If you do notice any sensation come up in that area, just take a moment, close your eyes and focus on that sensation and you'll feel it release. You'll feel it move through your body. You'll feel it get extra warm. You may notice some shaking. And then just let it move on. And that's it. Here, you want to play? Whoa, what was that? That was crazy. She just got her energy grounding session, so she's a little happy kitty right now, as you can tell. Okay, so that's our root chakra exercise. It's very simple, and just do that, 3 sets, 2 to 3 sets. If it's too intense, take the band off and just hold that position. But you want to make sure that your intentions and your mind is focused on that area that you are working on. So you're able to really connect with the energies that are moving in that area, where the sensations are coming up, and take a moment and pause and see what that sensation is. Odds are it's going to pass through, and then you're just one step closer to healing that root chakra. Until next time, have an awesome day. Infinite love and gratitude. Bye.